Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Rachel of Gathered Plans. I do apologize for my voice if it's kind of noticeable. I'm feeling a little bit under the weather and I also just talk a lot during my workday, so I'm starting to lose my voice, unfortunately. So I'm using this beautiful kit called Stay a While from Crafts by Thaowie, and it's stunning. That bottom washi is literal gold and so gorgeous. And yeah, so I wanted to actually pair a scallop trim or overlay from SadiesStickers. You'll see that shortly. I wanted to make the garland look like it was coming from something, so it didn't look unfinished. So very thankful for those overlays from SadiesStickers. They're super beautiful, and she does offer them a lot for her $2 Tuesdays, so highly recommend them. And I think I did the single line with the scallop detail, so that's it right there, and it's really pretty. I end up cutting it down some because it was a little bit longer just for that section. And yeah, anyways, so I've been looking forward to using this kit from Crafts by Thaowie for such a long time. If I didn't mention already, I do have a code with her. It's Rachel10 for 10% off of $25 or more. And if you put my name in the notes to seller and spend that much, you will receive my foiled freebie. I think Tao pulls random foil colors. But I will say this time and time again, Tao has one of my favorite kit formats, and I always just have such a fun time using her kit. Like, it is such a treat to use her kit. I always love how my spreads turn out, and I genuinely look forward to playing around with her kits and using her kit for that week and making a beautiful spread out of it. I just feel like she offers so much, and it's not like too much that I get overwhelmed. I feel like it's like the perfect amount. I also feel like now with how much she jam packs her florals, I can get away with just 3 floral sheets versus 4. I went back and I got a fourth one because I thought I would need a fourth one, but truly I didn't. I end up saving most of the bunchier florals from the fourth sheet for myself just because I know that a lot of winter kits come out with this clip art and this kind of color scheme, so I wanted to have some extras on hand. Did something a little bit different with my day covers where, oh my gosh, did I forget to put a trim? I'm looking at this now and I think I forgot to put a trim on Thursday. Hold on, please hold. Let me grab my planner because I'm going to cry. Oh my gosh. I'm literally staring at this right now, and thankfully I noticed before I took a picture of the second half, but I did not put a trim divider that matches the bottom washi overlay on Thursday. It's fine. It's fine. I'll never unsee that now, but anyways, I'm staring at my planner in like my bedroom where I'm doing this voiceover, and the lamp lighting is like reflecting off of it so beautifully. It looks like snow. It's stunning. And that's actually the like motif I was going for this week's spread, where I really wanted it to look like snow was coming from like the day covers all the way down the columns. And the way I achieved that was cutting up a lot of these super dainty clusters from Honey Ink. Love them. They're my favorite. I go crazy using them for winter. They're probably one of my favorite winter stickers in general because they're so versatile and they're simple. They're not super bold and bulky looking, so they're very subtle. Anyways, I'll probably have to take a like video of what I'm talking about with how gorgeous the foil looks in this lighting in my room right now. But I'm getting sidetracked. Okay. I'm still laughing at myself for Thursday. I also forgot to do something on Sunday, so I'll probably have to go back and do that as well. I think that's so funny when I'm filming and I'm just kind of in the zone listening to music or my podcast or watching a video or something while I'm planning. I don't even think twice about what I'm doing. Um, and I've done that a couple of times here where I'll actually forget to do something. I'll take a photo and it's not in the photo because I forgot to do it. And I just like, I'm too lazy to go back and take another photo. So I just leave it alone. But that Thursday trim missing is killing me. Wow, Rachel, great job. Okay, so if you have any questions as to where anything is from, as always, comment below. A lot of the trims or like the garlands, the swoopy garlands, like the three swoop garlands. I don't know what to call them. They're from SadiesStickers $2 Tuesday, and I did use them throughout this because I felt like they were the most dainty looking ones that I have in my collection. I don't have a lot of super dainty looking garlands in my collection yet. A lot of the ones I still have are pretty bold and like thicker circles. So I really, really like these more dainty looking ones. And I hope that shops come out with more dainty ones in the near future, especially like the ones that are in Tao's full boxes, like in the sidebar and some of her other full boxes. They're so gorgeous. And I would love to be able to buy those on like full sheets in like a variety of different like designs and styles, etc. Okay, so here I'm just trimming in between the full boxes and headers. I'm just laughing at myself. I totally missed Thursday. Wow, it's fine. The January script I actually pulled in from SadiesStickers. I wanted a month script that was on white paper, not transparent, so I elected to pull that in, and that was the only section I pulled in that shape from the deco sheet, just because it felt too large in a lot of the other spaces, so I ended up just using those. And truly, I love Tao's lace circles. So they're some of my favorites, and I use them every other day. And then the ovals, as you guys know, I love the ovals on her deco sheets. I use those on the days I didn't use the lace circles. So I tried to alternate between the two. I also find that circles are a really great shape to implement into your spreads to break up the monotony and the boxed off other boxes. Boxed off boxes. Yeah, what are words? It's fine. I tried to sound smart for like a second and then I just lost it. It's fine. Um Okay, so I took Jace on a walk and Tao finally made those leashes on their own sheets where they're alternating. So thankful for that. I'm still trying to I'm hopeful that White Deer Stationery will make these laptops alternate. I really can't wait for the day that she does that. I'm gonna switch out that laptop later because this looked too busy for me, and like super boxy, and I don't do it until later, but you'll see. I got custom scripts from Paper Trail Plans. I do have a lot of codes, by the way, for these shops I'm mentioning, so be sure to check out the description below. Lauren got me onto getting these custom scripts, these custom meeting scripts from Paper Trail Plans. I like to get them in black just because I've mentioned this before, but I only really like to use foiled scripts for my month section and like holidays or birthdays or anything celebratory, just because I like how cohesive my spread looks if I just have black scripts. It looks like it's meant to like match with my writing, you know, since I mostly write in my planner. I can't believe I've come a long way from using a lot of scripts to writing more in my planner. And I really have Tay and Lauren to thank for that because they really that's always really been their style of planning is to always write in their planner. I found that I was saving a lot of money not getting custom scripts or buying tons of scripts all the time. But honestly, Paper Trail Plans has reinvigorated my love for scripts. So thank you both very, very much. I'm very thankful. Okay, I used the Crafts by Thaowie flourishes with some florals behind it, an elliptical to mark that I did cardio on the elliptical, of course. I just got another set of those from Crafts by Thaowie because I was running low on them. And speaking of which, I was running low. I've been running low on TVs and utensils from White Deer Stationery. Thankfully, I had another set coming on its way, but I just ordered more just because I go through them like crazy. They're some of my favorite icons from her shop. Um, Here, I love what I did here. So with all of my circles, whether it be the ovals, the scallop ovals, or the lace circles, I used the same like garland trim from SadiesStickers over it. And I tried to make that consistent as well. And I felt like it was kind of unfinished or didn't look like it was like attached to anything. So as you see there, I did put like a little snowflake where the points meet the the oval, so it looks like it's actually like finished looking. I don't know if that makes sense, but I don't like when things look unfinished or like they're not hanging from anything properly. So that's kind of why in the month section I put a snowflake just at that tippy corner, and I made sure to use like two different sized snowflakes, so there was a different dimension. And that's something that I recommend doing is like playing around with sizing of things so things don't look exactly the same in your spreads. So the flow is a lot better, as Lauren would say. And yeah, so here again, I marked my meetings using a calendar that came with the kit, these really pretty fancy boxes that came with the kit, as well as the foiled calendars that Tao now has included in her $2 Tuesdays. So thankful to have those. I'm obsessed. I'm so happy that she made sheets of those. I love them. They're some of my favorites, and I look forward to using them a lot. And I remembered Lauren talking about this, how I think Tao took them out of her kits for a while, and I'm glad she brought them back. So very happy because I love that they match the color. I'm wondering if Tao will ever release like a colorway option for those calendars as well because they're really pretty. And here's what I'm talking about. I'm putting like a snowflake or a star. Sorry guys, I'm losing my voice. A snowflake or a star where the points of those garlands meet, so it looks like it's actually hanging off of something. And here I'm just marking overtime. Sorry guys. Here I'm just marking overtime as pretty as possible because I think this was the day I worked like 12 hours. I was I've been so busy with work. And for the longest time, I actually keep my job and everything private just because I'm not in a permanent position yet. So good news. I was a temp to hire permanently full time for this new job that I took in October, and I just heard last week that they're wanting to bring me on permanently full time. So I will give you guys the news when that it becomes official on paper. Um, but my boss, he's the director of our department, so he's the hiring manager, and he's pretty it's pretty solidified. I just have to do like all the red tape and paperwork. But with that being said, I just kind of want to go into a little bit of what I do. As you see, like I constantly have meetings. So I'm a project manager, so that's kind of my line of work, and really busy. I still want to keep, my company and everything for like private for my personal sake and stuff like that. But that's the line of work that I'm in. Um, and it's very hectic and very busy. But I love what I do. I'm very happy to finally be in this field. It's been something I've been trying to get into for about a year or two now. And I'm so thankful to finally be in it. And just very, very, very thankful that it kind of just came out of the blue. Despite everything that happened and was going on in 2021, I felt like that was definitely one of the highs and positives of that year. And it was just so unexpected, and I think that's one of the most beautiful things is that it was incredibly unexpected. I was reached out to, and it's kind of taking a leap of faith, taking a temp position when I already had a full-time job. But the opportunities are endless, and it was in the field that I wanted to be in. So very happy about that. And I'm a lot more comfortable now sharing a little bit about what I do. But yeah, anyways, so on what else did I mark here? So I took Jace on a late night walk on Tuesday, and then Greg and I just watched Bob's Burgers. There was a new season that had came out. Again, the same inspiration of floralizing something, as Tay would say. The inspos from Lauren, I floralized the white dirt stationery icons. That's been a staple in my spreads. You guys know this. If you guys obviously, um, you might have caught up on this or caught on this, but Lauren is one of my biggest inspirations in this community. Since I first started, she was like the second person I ever watched. I think she was behind Sherry of Planning Peep on YouTube. So like that's who I watched religiously when I first joined this community. So I still say to this day, like I'm her number one fan. That's why I find like a lot of my style is very similar to hers, and because a lot of the techniques I pull are from her. So totally gushing over Lauren. She's just so sweet and supportive, and I'm just very thankful for all the friendships I've made in this community. And then so happy, like that I have her and Tate as well. They're like my planner best friends. But um, yeah, I just think it's so cool that you can learn different techniques and being very creative from other people, but like making it your own. And it's still really cool to share this kind of hobby with other people that just get it. Sorry, super long, like emotional rant there, but so I had two meetings. Let's see, I uploaded a plan with me. I did legs at the gym, had therapy this night, and then we did Korean barbecue at home. So I don't have like a proper grill icon, or I think I do, but I think they're really tall. And if I wanted to use it, I would have to cut it down. So I just used the house icon instead. Okay, so I just realized that my voiceover is kind of all over the place. So bear with me, please, guys. All right. Really love the florals I pulled in. These are from Jackson Pepper, the foiled ones. I think they're really like geometric looking, and they're so stunning in person. If you've ever purchased them, they're so gorgeous. The line work and foil work is just stunning. And again, Jackson Pepper was one of the first shops that's ever done transparent matte that I've noticed when I first joined the community. I'm sure it's been around for a long time, but like when I first discovered transparent matte, it was through her shop. So her florals are just so gorgeous, and I really liked pulling in the foiled florals from her shop in this collection or this spread because I felt like it popped off very nicely from the colored florals. I just think it looks really good. Anyways, I cut down the quarter boxes that came on the add-on, so it was a little bit more like a midi box, and I used the car and the coffee cup that came with the kit. I did so much better by remembering to pull in the colored icons that came with the kit, so I think I was able to spread that out evenly. And one thing that I like to do too is as much as I can, I try to maximize the icons that come with the kit, even though it doesn't really match what I'm marking for that day. If it can kind of match, I'll just do it. Like the house icon that came with the add-on sheet, I just pulled that in because I didn't want to pull extra stickers from my collection since I was already using the kit. I found that, I might as well just use what I already had. Just trying to be more mindful about that. Like, try not to let it bother me if I don't use the exact perfect icon or if I don't have an icon for something to just use like the deco or like a heart or a bow or something like that. So definitely don't feel the need to have to get every single icon. I've talked to a few planners where they feel like, FOMO is a real thing, like fear of missing out. And people feel like they need to get every single icon to mark every single little thing. And I know what that's like. I remembered when I first joined the community, I was so, so overwhelmed. And it is a very expensive hobby. So just do what you can and just giving my 2 cents here, please don't feel the need to take it at all, right? But just I just remembered someone asking like what advice I had. Just recommend using the deco that comes with kits, a bow, a heart, a star, anything else if you don't have something to mark that specific event that you are writing down. So um and I'm sure it'll still look so, so gorgeous and so pretty. Like, it's your planner, make it yours, right? Like, I feel like just fear of missing out is a real thing, but I want to support and encourage you to do what you can with what you have because I've seen gorgeous spreads of what people can make with leftovers or like mini kits. And there are definitely YouTubers out there that do spreads with those kinds of kits, like a smaller kit or leftover collection or using stickers from Michael's, like a Happy Planner book or something like the Recollections book or something like that, you can totally make it work and just don't feel pressured. I know it's kind of a hobby that you can get sucked into so easily. Sorry, excuse me, but definitely just do what you can. And I'm sure your spreads are gorgeous and they look amazing, and that you can still do all the fun layering and that kind of good stuff. And I know Michaels has a ton of floral stickers that you can cut up, and it's even more fun, in my opinion, to cut up larger florals and play around with that in your spreads. So, anyways, okay, so what did I mark here? On Thursday, where I forgot to put the trim on the day cover, it's fine. I marked a Starbucks run. I had 2 meetings, and I figured since that full box was pretty empty in the middle, I would just mark that I had 2 meetings, and here I just used some glasses. I thought that was really, really cute. I offset it a little bit, and then I did a shoulders and cardio workout at the gym. Greg and I grabbed sushi and pad thai. So I just, like here again, I didn't use an icon like I normally would. I just used florals in the circle that came with the kit. Really pretty. On Friday, I had 2 meetings. So I just placed another custom script order from Paper Trail Plans because I can already see myself going through these script icons so fast because of how many meetings I have on a daily basis. And I'm okay with that. I think they're so gorgeous and it's fun to use scripts all over again, especially because they're on transparent matte paper now. So I did the same thing with the flourish and the florals. I had lunch at a noodle place, a local noodle place that is so, so good. Um, this place actually makes like the noodles in house and they like throw it around and do all that cool, crazy stuff. So delicious. I've never had it like that before. I think only in Japan when we went to visit, but it was so authentic and delicious. I was so happy to finally try this place out. Took Jace on a walk, and then I kind of wish I used one of these arches on the first half of the week because it kind of looks unbalanced, but I forgot to use one. Here I go again, forgetting I have this abundance of like, add-on sheets, but I felt like it was way too much on the second half because the door full box on Saturday is kind of like an arch shaped as well. And I used the other one adjacent to the full box. So great job, Rachel. Total sarcasm there. But it's fine. I still think it turned out really pretty. So I just wanted to mark that we had s'mores and just oh, the great news this night was, so to celebrate, like, we had s'mores and stuff, but this was the day that I found out that my company was bringing me on permanently full time. So I'm glad I actually mentioned it, not realizing this was actually the week that this happened. All of my days just kind of blend together at this point. But I'm really, really thankful for this opportunity, and just I work with a great group of people. My boss is awesome, super understanding, super cool, and everything is remote. Like, we're all spread out through the entire country, and I think it's really amazing how we all still stay pretty connected despite the distance and not being in the office. So I feel like I really hit the jackpot. Like, I am fully remote, and I'm just so thankful. I'm so, so thankful. I can't express it enough, that, like, just patting myself on the back because all of my hard work is paying off, and it's just really cool. So anyways, what else did I mark here? So on Saturday, I worked some more overtime. This is the busiest season, or yeah, busiest season of the year for us. So I think I mentioned this, but in December into February is going to be the busiest time for me. So you guys will see me marking overtime a lot. I could have got custom scripts, but I feel like it probably I just didn't know if I would need it for after the fact, and I didn't want to have too many on hand. I don't know. Um, but yeah, I did overtime most of this day, and then I filmed a sticker haul. I also did my nails. I've been doing my nails the same color. I just find like they're pretty neutral. And honestly, the new base coat that I got, it's the Kiara Sky one. They last way, way longer, and that's what I get for getting like the more affordable Amazon brand stuff. Like, it would just pop off a lot faster because I do my own dip nails, but the Kiara Sky ones last so much longer. And what I found that I was doing is I was like fixing a couple nails here and there. So that's why some of my nails are like one length and the other isn't. It's a whole thing. It's fine. So I did my nails. I had put makeup on, which I don't do very often. I try to do at least like once a week, but I feel like lately it's been like once every 2 weeks now. We went out with some old friends at a modern Mexican place, and I had some of their like old fashions. They were delicious. I really, really liked them, and so I was able to finally use my old fashioned cup from Crafts by Thaowie. So thanks, Tao, for making those. They're so adorable. And then on Sunday, I used the arch sticker again to mark that I just made breakfast for my family. I love some of my favorite things growing up was making like a large family breakfast on the weekend. Like, I still remember my parents to this day always waking up to the smell of like garlic and onion with like sausages. Like, my parents would like thinly slice a sausage, and we'd have that with like pancakes or waffles and eggs and or hash browns, like, you name it. Like, it was always a massive breakfast celebration, and I loved that growing up. It was probably one of the happiest moments of my childhood. So I just I want to, try to implement that into my life, whether it be just with me and like Greg and our friends and like my mom and my sister, until like I hopefully one day can start having my own family. Um, but yeah, that's kind of a tradition I want to keep alive. Let me know if you did that growing up, and if you do that now. Like, do you do it on Saturdays, on Sundays, every day? Gosh, I wish. Um, I would gain so much weight if that was every single day, but I love doing like a big feast and like laying it all out on the counter and just having coffee while I'm cooking. It's just so fun, and I love it. I just feel like it's a great time to chat with my family and just be together, and I just love it. It's like a nice celebration every week. Plus, I'm a morning person, so I love being the first one up and cooking and all that good stuff, and seeing it, and like people are like getting up and like coming over. It just reminds me of the holidays, and during the holiday time where like we'd have our extended family and relatives, right? Like, come over and stay with us, and they would all kind of wake up whenever they wake up, and breakfast and coffee would already be made. So I really enjoy that. Anyways, so I also went grocery shopping. That sticker is actually from Simply Said Life, who I think is only I don't know if she's a physical shop anymore, but I think she does like online planning, like a grab, like, I don't know how to describe it, but it's not like an actual physical printed shop anymore. And then let's see, I organized my stickers again. That sticker, love that. That's from White Deer Stationery. And again, I love this. So I forgot to do this on Sunday, where I put a star or a snowflake at the point of that garland. So I'll do that later. But anyways, here are the leftover stickers, and here's a Viv Wiggle. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed. Bye.
into the place, a spot you from a ways. My heart, it started racing. The crowd across the way, flowers on your face, and then I'm from the 80s. Someone keeps blocking my way. I can't feel farther away.